twisting the little square, what do you call these, screw thingies? I call them screw thingies, into it. And I'm like, please don't open your eyes. Please don't open your eyes. So they're on sale today. For $5. They're a little different. I know, but people do like dolls. People do. And I know they're a little different. They're a little out there, but you know, kids are a little different these days. They might enjoy them, but isn't that weird? You can see through it because of the acrylic. Woo, people. 10 out of 10. Kind of freaky at night. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't want the weird lights hitting those eyeballs. That is an awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I'm actually getting one made with my like business logo and everything to like represent. Fun fact, I have carpal tunnel. And so I have a hard time sometimes holding with this hand. So this was a way for me to show earrings with one hand. So, oh, let's do these because move to stage. Here we go. Move to stage. There we go. So these again, Halloween, they're $3. They're going to start at $3 because again, so if you guys know anything about junk journaling, I don't know if any of you junk journal, I cannot start another project. So I know about it, but I can't do it. Hi, welcome in. How are you? So I think these are just like a straight buy it now because again, I didn't change things up, but that's vellum paper. So the crosses are vellum paper, which actually gives this really cool effect through the back. Look at that. Through the back of the earring. Oh, that's okay. That's cool. Just watch it. Yeah, they're super cool. So you can claim these for 11. Oh, not 11. It's claim 11, I guess, but for $3 if you want. Like I said, I didn't change all the auctions over. I was not going to lie. I was being a little lazy, but you know, y'all can feel me on that. Thank you. Yeah. I try to take ordinary and heighten them, right? That's kind of my deal. That's what I do. Okay. This is for the book lover. This is another one that, oh, be down. Hold on. Let me just say, again, this is just a claim because I didn't, do the things. People don't get mad. Don't hate me for it. But you can claim these. So these wooden ones were part of other earrings. And then I had these charms and they just, I don't know. I think of gift giving and like for that the person who loves books, that hard to give gift person, there is a little marking on the I love books there. Like it's not totally perfect. That does happen. Oh, that would be awesome. Like if I can figure out a way to do that. But yeah, so I was just thinking like, those people who love gifts and everything else and love to read. It's kind of a nice little thing. And it has the wood, which reminds me of like libraries and the old card catalogs. So again, a story for everything, people. Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and looking. I hope, if nothing else, you are all very entertained because I am. Oh, let's look at Grandma's couch. Okay, this is more sublimation. People, you're going to have to learn to listen and hear about my grandma. My grandma is going to be 91 in December, and she is like my mom. She helped raise me, and so grandma is related to everything. And do you all know? So again, here's the back. I made it like a purple. Don't ask me why. It felt right. Very vintagey, very like retro purple. And these charms here are from like a set of earrings and I took them apart and added. I don't know who Jennifer is. I can pretend to though. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, this reminds me of my grandma's couch, like the old one that she used to have. You know, the ones that had plastic on them. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, that pattern. When she moved out to Arizona, when she retired, she got it reupholstered. Yeah, so that's why I call it Grandma's Couch Earrings, because that's what the pattern just reminded me of. But these just seemed a little more updated with that with that pattern and earring there. Yeah, so I told Bailey had come over and I had been on here and I said, no, you got to come over to District. I hadn't done a show on here yet over here in Lilyworks. I said, District is so cool. She kind of was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. And she's so talented and amazing. I have, what do you call it? Imposter syndrome when I look at her stuff because I just can't. I'm like, I don't understand. Okay, there we go. How she, it's just, it's so magnificent. And to see it in person is even more like stunning. So, okay, there we go. Let me move this to stage. So these are, oh, God. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, her stuff is like amazing. Let me run these. So these backgrounds here are from other earrings. And then look at that. So if you notice, my title is Hair for it, Hare. I have an interesting sense of humor. If you haven't picked up on that anywhere. Yeah, super fun, right? Like I said, I think there's something to be said for just like seeing things differently and making, something that you can just wear any time out. Thank you. I try. These are super fun. I will warn you, and the pictures are a little more detailed with this one. The leaf charms, the gold tone leaf charms on these have a little bit of wear. I like to think that that adds to a story. Let me move these to stage. I know that you notice the imperfections. Is that what you mean? You said noticed. So anyway, what I wanted to say on these is, oh goodness, I lost my train of thought. Oh, inanimate objects. I realize they don't have like a soul or like anything, but I think they have a story, right? Like, let me run these, by the way. So they're running. So it's like, who wore them when? What piece came? Did they go on a date? Where were they worn? See how there's a little imperfection, but I think that just adds to it, I think that when we focus on everything being too perfect, it can take away from the fun of them. So thank you guys for looking. Much appreciated. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think it helped, like, man, I hate to think of the jewelry that we would just get rid of if, like, it wasn't totally perfect. I'm going to discount these just because we're getting closer to the time. And I can repurpose the back, but I want to run them. Okay, these are just a claim. Okay, so one of the things I play around with is different textures and different ways to repurpose and upcycle. Oh my goodness. Now I feel better because that's my life. I'm like, what? Why? So I never talk politics, but I do think that we are very fortunate to live in a world or in a country where we can vote. And so the backs of these are actually paper. And then I try to seal them a little bit. And then the charms are from, you can kind of tell a little bit of worn, but they are from another set of like a dangle bracelet. So anyway, those are my fancy paper ones. I do like the paper. Just don't wear them with wet hair. I have not tested them with wet hair. But yeah, I'm like, never wear the paper with wet hair. But is what it is. Okay, these are fun, and you can see what the back piece started in the listing. When I remember, and people, that's the key, is when I remember. I try to take photos of what it started. It doesn't always happen because then my camera roll just gets, I'm one of those people that has like 20,000 photos. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So these are just a claim, but these started off as like a necklace that had these extra silver charmy things. But look at how perfect it fit. So if you want it, you can just go ahead and buy it. It's not an auction, but I wanted to give you an idea that you can mix new and old and make something really awesome with it, So yeah, I love these. They're just purty like the bird. So that's the back. But yeah, those are fun and cute. But yeah, so when I remember, I try to take pictures, but it doesn't always happen, people. I'm going to be honest. Don't get to, oh, let's run these. Hold on. Where'd they go? Hold on, people. This is also the other problem with my setup is I can't always remember where I put things. It's a terrible thing to be in my mind sometimes. Uh-oh, I think I lost them. I mean, oh, there. No, that's not them. Okay, I'll find them. We're not going to run those because I can't find them. Let me run these. Move to stage. Okay. I adore these so much. Come on, go back. There we go. Um, I have a funny stingray. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Fun fact, I don't even know how many years ago. I'm of a certain age. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm of a certain age. And over a decade ago, my husband and I went on a cruise and you got to like hold the stingrays. So these are new pieces combined. I call these part of my simple collection. But it just totally reminded me of like, if you go on a vacation. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm so glad somebody else understands it because sometimes, thank you. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, do people get what I mean or do I just sound a little off? More so than usual. There are those earrings. Thank you. Yeah, I love those. They're so fun. Just like, I don't know. But yeah, so I got to hold a stingray. I could not stop giggling because when I get like really nervous, I giggle. I'm sure that's shocking to those of you who now have been in the show and have figured out that's just my style. But yeah, I just feel like things have a history. It's so cool when you get these older things. I'll show you. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this to the stage, and then I'm going to show you something that's not complete, but you'll appreciate maybe. You will notice I will go off tangents. So sorry about that, folks. That's part of the entertainment that you get with me. Not only can you see fun things, but you can get some entertainment for free. Okay, so Granny's Vintage, bookmarks and jewelry. So this image here is that's not cool. I haven't put it on a chain yet. It's a dragon smelling the flowers. It came out of a children's book. And now, before anybody comes at me for destroying a book, um, sometimes when I go to like the Goodwill or something, a lot of the kids' books will have like writing or crayon on the pages, or like they were donated from like a teacher who retired. Well, I try to take those books and save the images. You know what I mean? Keep it going, kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Yeah. So I have fun with it. Okay. Guys, ready to be prepared and amazed and astounded if you haven't already read my listing about this one? Okay, I'm going to start the auction. $8, maybe kind of, sort of. Oh, there we go. These are waterproof playing cards. Look at that. Is that not so fun? So, like I said, if I can put a hole in it and I can find a way to make it work, aren't those fun? Look at the light, like the way it hits. I love those. Yeah, they're playing cards. They came off a deck of playing cards. I know. Super cool, right? I'm telling you, if I can find a way, I will make it happen. Um, I know. It's so I'll show you one that's not listed. I won't run it, but if you want me to, I will. Hold on. They're hard to photograph because of the lighting. Um, I know people are always like, "What in tarnation is this girl talking about?" So here's one that's black, and the silver tone hoops are from like one of those necklaces with the hoopy hoops. But look at, and this one reminded me of how like a dragonfly would see. And so yeah, it's a waterproof card. So yeah. And these would be 8. So if anybody wants me to run these, you just let me know. I got some extra listings that I can play around with. But aren't those so fun? Like I say, you never know what I'm gonna show. Mickey should be my name. Make it happen, Mickey. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll find a way, right? Yep. People don't believe me. I'm like, no, really. If I can find a way, I will. I will do that. So this is another set of resin earrings. I love resin ear. I have a love hate with resin earrings. Let me tell you why. People, you have to line things up. Okay, you don't always, but when you do a pattern, you kind of sort of do. Okay. Um, so these were hard because I had to like make sure to get them in, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like even. So anyway, this is like to me, it reminded me of like retro fall, right? Like a retro fall, vintagey pattern, 70s, 60s vibe. Um, Let me start these. And so, yeah, it's just paper that I found a way to make the image work. And I think these would be cool to wear to like Thanksgiving almost, right? Because they have that orange and brown tone in them. So yeah, and then I had to add a little sparkle Little razzle dazzle. Because, you know, that's how we roll. Very excited. Yeah, right? They're super fun, aren't they? I get so excited. I see, oh, do I love greeting cards. Like when I get greeting cards that are good, what I can do with those people, cut them the right way. You got a beautiful thing. Um, so yeah, I have a good time with those. Oh, let's run the dragon. Let's run the distinguished dragon. I don't know if anybody has kids or yourself that like dragons. Let me go back this way, hit the button. So again, remember that whole thing. This is a vinyl toy. I have no problem telling you, I look for toys, and he hangs so wonderfully. Let me go ahead. He's just a claim, so you can just buy him. He is on a 17-inch. I don't think he's on adjustable. Yep, he's on adjustable. 16-inch to 18-inch chain, silver tone, and he's super fun. So I've called him the Distinguished Dragon. So if you know anybody who is into, look at him, look at the personality, right? I know, I love them. And so I was like, I need to make him into something. And I made him into a necklace. So he can be yours if you want him. I do also have like faux leather, like chain type things, but he just felt right to be distinguished and fancy on a silver chain. So that's how we roll. So he's just a claim. He's just a claim. Let me leave him right there. He's kind of fun. I like his little beard. Okay, what's up next here, folks? A little, oh, Boho Southwest. So I'm in Arizona. I'm a transplant from Illinois, moved here in 2020. I say we moved. We left Illinois Valentine's Day of 2020. And I say we moved and we accidentally caused COVID. No, we didn't. I'm just joking. We didn't. It wasn't our fault. But the world changed very quickly for us. And so I've been picking up some of those boho Arizona mountain vibes. So these two components were taken from other elements. And then this was like, there was a dangle shell necklace and I took them apart and I saved that. So that's how those all came together. And these are just a claim. But I always like to explain it in case you come back to them. You know, you're like, I liked those. I get it now. I think once you meet the person or hear the person, the stories make more sense when you're reading them. So thank you guys for looking. Much appreciated. Let me go ahead and put those bad boys back up. Okay, let's see what's up next here. Oh, these are more $3 Halloween earrings because, again, I can take them apart and reuse the backs. These are just part of the simple collection. But I hate for the skeletons to just be put away if they don't have to. So these are going to be running for $3, and I do progressive shipping. Let's go ahead and start that. So they're $3, and they're very lightweight. Aw, yay. I'm so glad you like them. They're kind of fun. I think these are going to be fun, like if you wear them to hand out candy or trick-or-treating or just even, they're just fun, you know? I like to have fun with my pieces if you haven't noticed. So thank you so much. I appreciate the love there. Yeah, Halloween is a weird thing, right? Like it's spooky, but it's fun if you want it to be. Let's go ahead and just go through some of the like, oh, where are the floral ones? We'll run these. These are 4. Again, mostly because I can repurpose the charm. There we go. I like to take the unexpected here too. You know, we don't think of floral and Halloween too much. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. There we go. Let me go ahead and move these up. These are going to be running for $4. There we go. Let me see the screen. There we go. Aren't these fun? Little floral, little Halloween. I just like to put the unexpected, like I said, together. They really, oh, thank you. Thank you, Cherished. I'm so glad you like those. So those are the back of those. So glad. But yeah, I love these. They're just fun. So thanks for looking, guys. I much appreciate it. I am having a blast. I always tell my husband, like, I'm glad that shows like I can like go as long or as short because man, they like I can talk. And so I have to like set a timer so I don't go crazy, you know? Because it'd be crazy otherwise. Let's talk about Plaid about it. Because there's a story. Shocker story. Where's the Plaid about it? Here we go. You guys, I don't know. Like I said, I'm of a certain age, but there was a movie called Clueless, if you guys remember that. And I always think of like Cher in the 90s Plaid, right? Um, and so that's why I added the pearl because she was so like, and I did just do black on the back. So these are the heat transfer sublimation. Um, these just must be straight listing. So if you like them, that's what they are. But that's where the inspiration came from. Like very collegiate looking, very, very Cher inspired from Clueless. I think that movie, it's just, I adore it. So yeah, these are super fun. But now at least you know. Um, let's see. Oh, these are fun. These are newer. I just put these together. I had a broken necklace from the buckle, I think. And I had these charms, which super made me excited because I could make like earrings with it. Let me go ahead and start the auction on this one. Oh, there we go. Should be going. And so I was able to not only use the charms from it, but I was able to cut up some of the chain on it. But look at that. Isn't that cool? I think these are awesome. They're like cherub, angel. I don't know, but the angel kind of has some Mozart hair going on. I'm not going to lie. Look at this. Do you guys agree? Kind of like, I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's kind of got some Mozart hair, right? Or am I seeing things? Because that could be a possibility too. But that's what I was like putting them together and I'm like, kind of looks like Mozart hair or Beethoven hair. But you know what I mean? Like that style. But yeah, and then I was able to save the chain. Sometimes my chains are never even too. I tried the best I can, but people, it doesn't always happen like that. It just doesn't. Oh, let's run these. These are more Halloween for $3. Because like I said, I'm going to get these out tomorrow so that you guys will have them in time. I call these the trickster. Move to stage. Let's start these. They should be running now for $3. Are these not awesome? Look at the little heart charm underneath with like the trick candy. But and lovely, just like the trick candy. So yeah, these are fun. And I like to just mix and match. It's kind of how that goes. Ooh, you guys want to see what I do with sequins? Probably like, what is this girl doing? Oh, so many fun things to show. I get very excited about it. Did I not load them? I'm pretty sure I loaded them. Did I not load sequins? Because I'm going to be upset if I didn't. I didn't. Okay, well, we'll do elephants first. I was going to save the unlisted for later. Here are these guys. These cutie patooties. I love elephants. These are running. $7. Part of my simple collection. Are they just not precious? Again, I was trying to think of things to put together for like gifts, you know, like the young person who has everything, or maybe they don't have these. But I love the back and the coloring, you know, can wear them all year long, but very boho. But a young girl could feel very sophisticated. Thank you guys for looking. Much appreciated. I have a lot of boho pieces. Oh, I think I listed these. Hold on. Yes, I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, again, reference to grandma. I have what you call grandma chic style, apparently. I didn't even know that was a thing. Or grandma core now, I guess people call it. Check these bad boys out. People, I'm obsessed with these. These are such a, I don't want to call them weird, an unusual shape. So I was able to get the pattern to kind of like reverse image. It doesn't always happen depending on the print. And then these were repurposed. These gold charms here were repurposed. And then the back kind of has like a green starry feel to it. Let me go ahead and run these. I call these falling for grandma chic. earrings because they're very grandma chic and very fall. And that's what we ended up with. So where is everybody from? I've said I'm from Arizona. Where is everybody else from? I'm trying to get a gauge on time, like time zones, which I think in a couple weeks people start to fall back. We do not change time here, so I don't have to change clocks, which is really, really nice. Massachusetts, okay, Eastern time. Good to know. See, look at, I knew that was Eastern time. I'm really proud of myself. Let me move these to stage. We got it Eastern time. So it is 7:30 your time. Okay. Yeah. I'm always curious, like the time zone thing, you know? If I was feathers, where would I be? If I were feathers, I was so organized, people, I swear. Hold on. Let me move them around here. There we go. Okay. So on the back, you can see these were part of another set. Like they were connected to the next pair that I'm going to show you. And I had to kind of sand them down because I broke them apart. But look at these. Oh, let me start the auction. I always forget to hit that start button. But yeah, I love these. And they're like a gray, blue, slate kind of color. I don't know. I can't quite pinpoint it, but they're matte. They're a matte finish, and it's kind of cool with that like shiny gold. I do like these. So the next pair of earrings were attached to these, and it'll make sense when I show you. Again, if you haven't noticed by now, I have a sense of humor. I can't help it. It just happens. It's like part of who I am. Here they are. And when I see something and can make a joke about something, I do. Don't worry, it's polite, people, I promise. These are called When Pigs Fly. I saw these charms and I had to. But see, these other ones were connected and I was able to save them. So this was like at the bottom of the dangle. So there's no imperfection there. But look at that. Okay, these are running. Are these not hysterical? When Pigs Fly. I think it is so funny just because it's so unexpected. And these are like a teal green sage. I mean, I swear it depends on the lighting for the color. But yeah, I do like those. And thank you guys for looking and hanging out. Much appreciate it. Much love to you all. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. I think I'm going to try to print off some like 80s fun stuff, trivia. Because that's my jam. But I won't give away the answers, or I'll try not to. No promises. Okay. Oh, do you guys remember that song? What did the fox say? What did the fox? I won't sing. I promise. Nobody needs that in life. I gotta find them. Here they are. They're so fun. Here we go. And they're very dainty. They're very dainty. Look at those. Look at how cute. But they're, they're very, like, here's my pinky. Very dainty. Let me start those. And again, another great gift idea. Just because it's simple. And this is like a pink purplish color. I don't know if you can see that. So, yeah, they're super fun. But every time I see them, I just want to say, like, what I want to sing that song. What did the fox say? But again, I won't sing for y'all. Nobody wants that in life, I promise. I've done karaoke. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Okay, let's see. What's next here? Oh, here we go. Let me move this to stage so that I don't forget, and then I can start it. Here's another necklace. Necklaces are a weird thing, but when appropriate, I will make them. This reminded me of a pear. Can you guys see it? Like, yeah. I'm always having fun. Always. So in this part here is, so these are both upcycled or repurposed. I always forget which one to use, but basically this was like a big earring piece. This, you can see, was a clip-on. I tore it apart and dremeled and sanded it down. And so yeah, I call it like thank you very much is what I really wanted to call it. And it is on a 17-inch silver tone chain. So yeah, but isn't that cool? Like 2 earrings becoming a necklace. But I like it. I love that I can take clip-on earrings and do stuff with them, you know, saving that. Again, continuing the story of the piece. I'm always like, I wonder where that piece went or did, you know? Who had it, you know? What did they do? I wish I knew the story sometimes. Okay, let's go to these bad boys. Okay, where are they? Maybe kind of, sort of. There we go. The butterflies. There you are. Again, more of those round. These are okay. They were not anything that I had to Dremel down. But sometimes they just work out. Now, these butterflies came off of dangle earrings, and I switched them because I like this better. I think these are cute. Look at that. Let me run these. Sorry, I always forget to hit start. And I just love how they like, I don't know. Again, this is a blue. I would call it a slate blue. It's not quite royal, but they're very feminine, very dainty, and very lightweight. Aww. Thank you. I'm so glad you love these. I'm so glad. They're very cool, aren't they? I think they are. I'm so glad. Oh, Granny's vintage. Thank you. Much love. Much love. Much love. I'm a sucker for like a good dainty piece, you know? I don't know. They speak to me. I can make big I don't make a lot of big pieces because I don't know. I think the 80s did something to me. I can't do the big anymore. Oh man. I'm telling you, man, sometimes I'm like, please don't ever make me get a perm again. Oh, I tell you. Okay, so these are fun and these are just a claim. But again, these are part of my simple collection where I can take 2 newer things and I kind of I let them what I call marinate. But these reminded me of like the perfect strawberry patch earrings, right? Like, I don't know, just with like the wood tone piece and they just seemed very sweet, just like a strawberry. No, that was not meant intentional. It just happened. I'm sorry. A Mickey joke. But yeah, they're just very sweet. So again, those are just a claim. I will go ahead and start showing some unlisted items now. I do have a way to run them. So let me go ahead and do that. I think unlisted is kind of like intriguing, right? It's like the benefit of being in the live, to me at least. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of vision sometimes. Yeah. Let me move these because these were sold. So these got purchased. There we go. Yeah, I have a hot minute of them. Let's see. What fun things what are we in the mood to see? I got a little bit of everything, but I can just, oh, let me show these. I call these Cleopatra. And I'll talk about them and then I'll run them. I could just run longer auctions, but you know. So these came off of, I wonder if I have the piece. I do my shows where I do my work. I do. Here we go. So here's this, right? And this came off of it. So what I did is I Dremel down the sides here. And they just remind me of Cleopatra. So I'll go ahead. I have no problem taking a picture for you guys if you want front and back. But I'll run them. They're $7. But they just have that very like elegance of Cleopatra and that color tone. You know, it's like like I said, that blue slate here again. I must be attracted to pieces like that, or they're attracted to me. I haven't figured it out. But yeah, I love those. And I think I can rerun this same listing. Yes, I can. Okay. Let me show some other fun items, just so that you guys get a little taste of what I can kind of sort of put together. Let's do these. Oh, we got to run these. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to post these. You guys, anybody like roosters? Oh my goodness, the fancy roosters. Okay, here's the deal, folks. By the way, roosters are not the ones that lay eggs, in case you didn't know that. Let's talk about these. I'm going to run them for 7. You guys are going to be like, what? Okay, so obviously the roosters are new. The chains come from broken necklaces that I cut the chain. So I think I was able to do a pretty good job. I think one piece might be shorter or longer, and I'm okay with that. So as long as you're okay with that, it's cool. But look at, oh my goodness, okay, let me run these. Again, I call these Fancy Rooster because, come on, look at it. I don't know why I'm obsessed with these, and I have no idea why, but I am. Because they're different, I think. I mean, who goes around walking with roosters on their ears? I mean, anybody really. They should be if they're not. I think we should start a trend of roosters, wearing roosters. Like, maybe you're not a morning person. Maybe you know a person who's not a morning person, and this is a funny gag gift for them. I'm just saying. That's where I'm terrible. I'm terrible, people. I'm sorry. You all get to know me. You'll get to know my humor. Let's see. What else can I run for 7 that's up here? Just so I don't have to change prices. Oh, let's do these. Let's do these. Okay, so these are those I had those butterfly earring things. They came on like multi-strands of colors. But look at. I had these. Look at how well those go. Oh my gosh, I love these. I love these. Here we go. These are like a rose goldish color against like a maroon, I don't know, would you call that like a leaf kind of style? I love these though. Again, very feminine. I think these would be great to wear around the holidays with that maroon color, you know, a way to like amp up the red maroon. That's just where my mind goes. But again, very feminine. A little larger though. Let's see here. What's next? You guys have any questions for me about my process, how I do things? Oh, I'm going to run these for 2. These are going to be 2, you guys. I've had these and I put holes in them. I'm going to show you that they are even, but man, I did 2 pairs of these because these little holes, these little guys are no fun to Dremel because if you do not hold them right, 10 out of 10 do not recommend. So I'm just going to run them for 2 because, let me, hold on, bring up a different one to edit. I am like, oh heck no, I did 2 and I was like, nope, not going to happen. No more. So let me run these for 2 because that's how bad I'm like, people, I can't. There we go. Move to stage. And they should be running. So yeah, if you're into these types of things, I will never buy something that small again to put a hole in. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Honesty is the best policy, folks. That's what you're going to get. They are a little shimmery. Okay. Let's see if I have any other Halloween that I can run for less. Let's see. I do have these. Let's see. I don't think they were loaded for some reason. And maybe they speak to somebody. Maybe kind of, sort of. Hold on, I'm finding it. Oh man, oh man. I tell you, our weather is finally cooling down. I don't know about anybody else. It'd be like in the 80s and 90s now. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run these. Move to stage. Anybody into planets or stars or fun? Now there is an imperfection in a call out. So before I run it, I need to tell you, okay? When I repurpose and, get these things, please note, and again, it does not bother me. It is part of the story. These wooden pieces here, if you can tell, even if I flipped them over, have different tones of brown, okay? So if you're going to bid on these, know that they have different tones of brown, okay? But they are super fun. If you know a science teacher, anything like that, somebody into space, these came together really nice. They're kind of fun and kind of sparkly. But again, the two tones on the browns are different. So I always like to disclose that, because sometimes when you're working with things that are not new, there are some discrepancies. And again, that never bothers me, but it might bother you. Let me run these. These came together super like organically. I had a whole bunch of dangles, and then this leaf charm was driving me crazy, this one here. And I'm going to restart this. These are going to run for 7, but they just came together so naturally that it was like they were meant to be. They just look like they were meant to be put together. So the 2 elements are from earrings. These were off of a dangle ear. I wonder if I have that one sitting around. And then this is a newer charm. And then they came together. It's like if 3 things came together, they had a baby. That's what it would make. And I do appreciate you guys just hanging out and listening and showing support. It is so appreciated. You have no idea. It does mean the world. I know we don't always say that enough, but it is. Okay, let me show you the sequin ones. If anybody, I don't know if anybody wants me to run these. Aren't those fun? Woo, sequins. Okay, who loves some sparkles? I do. When I posted these on Instagram, I said, these made that my little preppy goth heart happy. Isn't that funny? I thought it was funny. Anybody into dominoes? I'm going to run these. Again, these are wooden ones. They have like, I don't know, what would you call that? Almost like a dragon. I don't know, some sort of art on the back that is harder than I'll get out to photograph. And again, holes drilled by me. The holes are not perfect, full disclosure. Okay, but I like them anyway. So I'm going to restart them, and this can be for $7 for these. So full disclosure, I did the whole drilling, and they are not perfect, but they're still very cool. So if anybody has game night, these are for you. I did try to be smart and try to match up, like, because these would match together for the game of dominoes. So they weren't totally randomly just drilled into. They were definitely a little fun there. But yeah. Let's see. See, I have so many goodies. So many goodies. Let me go ahead and run these dragon ones. No, let's do these. Let's do these. Again, very boho, very mountain. These are like a sage-ish green. Let me go ahead and restart. There we go. This is a deal on these, just because I'm being too lazy to change the price. This was taken apart from another piece, this green here. And then I had these charms, but they came together, right? Don't they just, I swear I put these together. Sometimes people are like, did you put those together? I'm like, yes, I did. And my fingers sometimes have the knobs on them. They do, I know. So it's funny because I was talking to somebody and I was like, you know, when I make things, I want them, how do I say this and sound nice about it? I want to make items or products that like look good. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to make them look handmade, if that makes any sense, you know, or that they don't belong, or because that would be bad. So I'm always like, it's one of those things where, you know, you just kind of go, okay, I don't know how else to explain it, but I don't want to put something bad out there, you know. Hello, Bet, welcome back. I know I have a few minutes, and then I think, I forget her first name, but I just remember her last name. Let me move this one in. Add to stream, and let me edit it. I'm going to edit. Look at me editing. I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing more than like one thing at a time, people. This is amazing. Let me move to stage, and let me start. So this is, again, another pair of resin earrings. And these are stickers. Sharon, thank you. Yeah, I knew the last name. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So this here is a sticker in the behind, the resin. And again, I love elephants. And they're very dainty, very dainty. But I love how you can use just about anything with this resin. you know? It's just kind of fun. So thank you guys so much. I do really so much love to all of you for just hanging out and showing support. That even if you can't hear me and you're just, like there to kind of get the numbers high, I appreciate it more than you guys know. It means a lot. You never know how your work will be received when it's a little different. And so much love, much love. Can't say it enough. Let me go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera real quick. Okay. Before I say goodbye and we head on out. Let me see. Hold on. Flip, flip. There we go. Hopefully it's not at a bad angle. Oh, it's at a bad angle. So this is me, in case you didn't know. Okay. This is me. I used to have a different name, Messy Bun, because this is me 24/7. But I just really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank you all for showing up. I will keep trying to add more items to the marketplace so that you can continually shop new findings and new things. If you have ideas of things, I will gladly, take them. I am always open to new and fresh inspiration and ideas or themes. When I go live, I think I'm live sometime next week, not for the train, but like as a show. I'm going to be having a lot of holiday items available. So we're going to have those ready to go. I would say we, but oh, thank you. No, much love. Seriously, you guys, the support is unbelievable. I hope you love all of your goodies. I will get them out first thing tomorrow. Let me see. Does anybody know if Sharon is on? I want to make sure that we raid promptly. I know it's always hard when you're going to start a show and then, do things. You don't want to like get too into it. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, feel free to follow me if you're not. I will try to do my best to pop in and out of everybody's shows and say hi, make myself known and bother everybody. I don't multitask well. So sometimes I might hop in and be like working, but wanted to say hi or, plug in and for you guys because I can't type and make stuff at the same time. Again, not that talented. Let's see if she's started. We'll go ahead. Again, thank you all so much. Hopefully now you'll know the face to the pieces to the name and it'll all make sense. Okay, let's see if she's started here. And she is. Okay, here we go, guys. Thank you so much again. We're going to go raid Kirk's Jewel Cove. Here we go.